How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Stefanton, and welcome back to Big Ambitions Season 2. In the last episode, we set up this beautiful little shop right here, Coming Up Roses. This is our second florist shop. Our challenge is that we need to pay back the 150,000 loan before day 100. If we reach that way before day 100, we're going to pay it off directly because the goal is to not live in debt. But before we do that, I want to quickly sort out this clothing, as I think we will be running out of clothing very soon. As you can see, we are selling around about 300 in 7 days. That is very good, but the problem is that we are running out of clothing in our warehouse. As you can see, there is no more clothing left here, and our flowers is doing well. We've got 7 days left on that, so 1,200 flowers, both on cheap and expensive, is perfect. We will be getting gifts in on Monday. And soda is very low, but it's fine. We don't get a return on investment on it yet, as we need to add some drink fridges in both our flower shops. And those drink fridges will have soda as well as energy drinks. And they can be purchased at Essential Appliances and Square Appliances. So let's run there and go and get some contacts so that we can order and get them in. We are all the way up here, and we need to come all the way down here, as there is the Square Appliances. As soon as we see a taxi, Miley's going to jump into it, and almost died. Let's go all the way down, hop into Square Appliances. I do hope they're still open. Yes, for 2 more hours. I'm just going to go and talk to the manager there at the back. Perfect. Let's go to Coming Up Roses. Tomorrow 10 o'clock is perfect, and we are going to grab 4 drink fridges, because drink fridges does a customer capacity of 20, and we need 2 of them to reach our 30 customer capacity, so 4 will be perfect. We are paying, with delivery included, $3,750, which is perfect because you can't do an order like this for under 2,000. Let's order that, and awesome. I know we can grab some now, but it's not that important. And then with energy drinks, we need to import it from Jet Cargo, and we can purchase it from a wholesale location as well. We do not have a contract with Jet Cargo, so we might have to set up another purchasing agent to talk to a Jet Cargo contract as well. Jet Cargo only opens up in 15 hours, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. If we can get another purchasing agent and a contract with them before Monday, that's going to be amazing. But we've got no purchasing agents up here. Let's go to our headhunter, get a purchasing agent. Equipment demand shouldn't be there, and I don't mind environment or benefits. They can just give us 5. They will do it tomorrow because they only work till 5 o'clock, and that is cool. We are running out of food in our standard fridge. Miley's quickly gonna go and buy some by El Gato, and then we can go and fill up our fridge. Food bought, 10 fresh food, $113.92. We're going to pay for it and run back home. Eat one, stock up the fridge, and then Miley will do some workout, have an hour shower, and then go to bed. Wake up at 5. Day 74 summary, $41,000. That is amazing. Let's quickly have a look. Curtain calls brought in 14,000, round up. First night brought in 1,600. Limelight locks brought in 9,300, and Coming Up Roses brought in 4,700. First night is a customer capacity of 15, and Coming Up Roses is the customer capacity of 30. So we are getting a double the amount into a 30 customer capacity than we are getting in a 15 customer capacity. As we look here, it was the first day and we got 200 customers in. Yesterday, it went very well. Our max was 38 in an hour. That is sweet. And let's see again. So in one day, we got 200 customers. And in first night, in one day, we get 102, max 107. There has been an update with the game, and now marketing is set up a lot easier. You don't have to call for each and every one of these. You can just do a once-off call with either of the marketing agencies, and then you can select small, medium, large, and it will show you it's plus 9%, plus 27%, 18 obviously that we're using, plus 44% for small, 100 for medium, 100 plus for large. And this is how we can ensure that we are saving a whole bunch of money. Let's be the first customer over here. We are going to buy a nice cup of coffee and a croissant. That will be perfect. $14.25. Drink the coffee, eat the croissant. Ooh, we're still there. So let's do a donut. And that should fill us up. Close enough. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to NY Distro. They open at 8 o'clock, so that's perfect. And then we can just get some energy drink stock because, yeah, we are not going to be able to serve our customers energy drinks until Monday. Let's get energy drinks. And then we're going to go to Jet Cargo, get the contract, and then we need to ensure that we have our purchasing agent ready so that they can make the purchase Sunday night. 8 o'clock, let's enter NY Distro, grab a flatbed, grab 4 energy drinks, 1,750 bucks. Let's place the order. We are coming to Jet Cargo just to get their contact number, as when we have the purchasing agent, then we can start the contract, because currently they won't help us until we have a purchasing agent to talk to them. Let's park the flatbed. And perfect. We've got their number. It has been added to our contacts. Once we have the purchasing agent, we will sort that out. Ellen Jones is just telling us that Limelight Locks is running out of paper. Curtain Calls is running out of clothing. First Night is running out of gifts, umbrellas, paper bags, and Coming Up Roses is gifts expensive and umbrellas. So let's quickly push up some umbrellas over here as well. 1,000 seems like it's not enough. So let's go to umbrellas, make it 2,000. That should be fine. Gifts expensive and cheap should be fine, as we are only selling 375 gifts in the last 2 days. Ooh, let's push this up to 2,000 as well. Gifts expensive is 0 because we don't have it in stock yet. Perfect. Let's make that order. That's going to be $43,000. Then clothing is going to be 61. I want to push this up to 750, and now it's going to be $92,000 for that. Paper bags is perfect. Flowers cheap and expensive is good. Let's just push it up to 1,500 just to be safe, as we will be opening up another florist and we want to ensure that we don't run out of it. And hair care products of 2,500 is cool, and sodas is cool because we're not selling so much of it as of yet. Back at Coming Up Roses, our fridges have been delivered, so I'm just going to set them up in the store to ensure that they can be used. Let's grab our energy drinks, pop one in there, and pop one in there, and the rest will go into storage. We can always come and get more for our other shops when we get there. Otherwise, let's grab one energy drink of 500, come to First Night, have it ready over here, as I need to go and buy a drink fridge to add it over here, because at the end of the day, it's just more money that we can get in. We've got our first few purchasing agents, both 100%, $88 an hour. That is perfect. Let's add them to HR. Let's hire them. Employee at least 50 employees. That is awesome. Now, schedule. We can't schedule them in because there is no desk for them. So yeah, that is a problem. We need to go and buy more desks and things like that as well. Cool, let's go and do that. 2 office chairs, 2 standard desks, 2 computers, and 2 mouse pads, $5,580. They are in, colors are set up. Let us accept this. Open biz, schedule, and now we've got space for our extra employee. They will be popped in and we'll get a meeting table shortly, and all of their health insurance and that is also organized. Let's call Jet Cargo, new partnership with Gerard, accept, open in biz, and we need energy drinks. I'm going to put in 1,000. That's a lot. And we can get soda here. And cool. Let's just set up that it needs to go to the backstage and place the order. It needs to be a repeated order and $625. It will come on Monday. Set up logistics, energy drinks going to Coming Up Roses. I'm only setting up 300, and then we need to set up soft drinks, but I need to select that in our shop. But first we need to buy another drink fridge of $875. Bring the fridge into first night, pop it down. This will then be energy drinks. That is sorted. First night, I just updated how much stock the flowers and cheap and expensive must come in from logistics. And energy drink, I'm just going to do it at 120 as soda is the same. With curtain calls, I am pushing up all the clothes delivery per day to 300, as I think 200 is, yeah, we ran out of clothing in the warehouse. And in store, we are very low on stock in clothing. So that's a good thing that we are pushing it up in purchasing agents, in imports as well. And then to ensure we've got enough space in our warehouse, we're going to spend 10 grand on pallet shelves. This will go into the warehouse so that we don't get a message from imports that there is not enough space in the backstage, which is our warehouse. Because as you can see, we only have 2 pallet shelves. So proactiveness is what's going to bring us closer to our millions. We are already running low on energy drinks. Wow. So we might have to push that up. So let's set these to soda. Go to our logistics manager to Coming Up Roses. And soda we are setting up to be 300 as well. Because one fridge takes 120, we've got 2 fridges is 240, so this is just provision for extra if we sell out. And we are running low on flowers cheap, there we go, and everything is looking good. We don't have soda in our back room, so that is okay. All is looking good. This place is thriving. And here is Mr. Scott's office, right across the road from our Coming Up Roses florist. They open at 10 o'clock so that we can get a large meeting table because we want to keep all our employees as happy as possible. Just to remind Miley what she's working towards, we are walking around in our future theater and cinema place. This place looks so amazing and I'm very excited to buy these things in the future. Just a reminder, a theater is the initial payment without any stock, without any furniture, $310,000 with a daily rent of $5,000. And this is for a huge theater, and that's only for a customer capacity of 150, 2,000 square meters, 72 traffic. There is another one in Broadway, 200 customer capacity, same 2,000 square meters, but an 84 customer capacity. And this one is already taken, but this is what it looks like. I cannot go too far because they're going to tell me I need a ticket. But yeah, I cannot move the camera because the mod doesn't work anymore. But this is what it looks like. And I like the color of black and gold as well. So maybe when we have enough money, we can buy out this place for 2.2 million. Here is where we can buy the furniture for our cinema and our theater. I just came in to have a look. Beautiful chandeliers, the curtains, some spotlights, some carpets, the chairs, and some concession stand registers. These things get very expensive. Let's just get the contact number, then we do have it. That's perfect. And this is what a cinema looks like on the inside. We've got the ticket kiosks. We can have concession stands here with people buying stuff. We cannot enter because we do not have tickets. But yeah, there are the seats. There are huge screens. A lot of bathrooms, obviously. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cinema screens over here, and here is the cinema that we will be able to rent in the future. 100 customer capacity, also 2,000 square meters, 74 traffic, and it costs an initial payment without furniture, without anything, $190,000 and a daily rent of $3,000. We have spent a whole lot of money today. I think round about like 20 to 30 grand, but it is 22:10. Miley wants to go and sleep as she has a busy day tomorrow. Day 75 summary, $46,000. Message from Ellen just saying that we are running low on paper bags, and curtain calls with clothes. First night with gifts expensive. We don't have that imported yet. Umbrellas, paper bags, and so on and so forth. That is because our warehouse is going empty. And the reason it's telling us paper bags is because we only imported 4,000 paper bags last Monday. I have pushed it up in the last episode to 10,000. So this should be a whole lot better and we won't get those notifications again. Flowers again at 2,000. Hair care products staying at 2,500. I moved the sodas to Jet Cargo so that we can buy energy drinks and sodas by the same place. I want to make this 1,200 actually, as well as sodas, as we're going to start selling a whole bunch of sodas and energy drinks in a lot of our stores. Bluestone will import cheap gifts and expensive gift, 2,000 of them. We only sold 534 cheap gifts, but it will go better as we get more flower shops open. Umbrellas is only 314, but rather have too much than actually run out of stock. Clothing pushed up to 750 on all four. We can't do expensive clothing. And Seaside we have gone through. I would love to pay back the $150,000 loan right now, but with all the imports that we will be doing, it's going to cost us a pretty penny, and I'm actually quite worried that the 185k is going to be enough, because this is 90,000, this is 52,000, this is 44,000, so that comes to 200k pretty much. And then Jet Cargo is 1,300, so that's not bad. And the fun thing is, over weekends, Limelight Locks, our hairdresser, makes a whole bunch of money. So I'm expecting over $50,000 a day over the weekends. So our coming up roses is in Lower Manhattan. Over here in Murray Hill, we've got another 48 traffic, 30 customer capacity for our third florist. This will be $11,369 initial and $179 daily payment. I would like to keep this place just as a destination. We won't go there right now. Once Monday comes and we've paid all our imports, then we can start looking at a third flower shop, because currently I don't want to spend that money and not be able to pay imports. In first night florist, we are running low on umbrellas. We don't have any more in stock at the back. Our flowers are doing good. Obviously no expensive gifts. Cheap gifts doing good. Expensive flowers doing good. And then we've got this panel left for umbrellas, 100, and then there's only 2 left. In Limelight Locks, we are doing very good. There is some stock in our shelves, which is soda. The other 2 is there's hair care products of 190, and our items over here all is on 40. Curtain calls is completely out of stock. That's a thing we don't really want. Stock count, even in the warehouse, we are at 0. In the last 7 days, that's from Monday to Saturday, so it's technically 6 days, we sold pretty much 500. So yeah, that's really good, but that means over the weekend we are not going to make maybe over 50 grand, which is very terrible, but that's okay. With the 750 clothing we're bringing in for all 4 of the cheap categories, this will definitely run 7 days then. With coming up roses, we're also running low on umbrellas, and yeah, it's not bad. Gifts expensive, obviously only coming in on Monday. The energy drinks will be perfect because we've got a bunch in stock at the back. In this shelf, we've got still a lot of cheap gifts and energy drinks. In this shelf, we still have... Why is there gifts expensive? Yeah, doesn't make sense. There's one gift expensive. Okay, in this shelf, we've got still cheap flowers, expensive flowers, and a bunch of paper bags. And it is looking very good. Energy drinks looks like it's selling out very well. If we look here, it has sold 244 in the last 2 days. Damn, that's great. One thing I did not set up on the prices, so we have been selling at market price, is the energy drinks and the soda can pricing, the selling price at Coming Up Roses. So for soda in Lower Manhattan, we will be charging, let's see, the max is 377. We will be charging 370, and with energy drinks, we will then be charging, if it's 5, yeah, still a lot. No one else is selling energy drinks in Lower Manhattan, so I'm going to make it $5. People might complain about it, but it's okay. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, insight is really good, except for customer service, and cleanliness is just our cleaners need to do their job actually. So we're making an extra almost $2 per energy drink and per soda. Nice. And the reason then why the energy drinks are selling so good is because there is no other energy drink that is sold in Lower Manhattan. Can't find gifts expensive. Yeah, all out, bro. It will come in on Monday. And now that we are here at the top, we are in Mr. Scott's office supplies, buying a meeting table large for 1,200, and we are going to place it in our headquarters. Our employees will be so happy on Monday that they actually have a meeting table large in here. We will just have to get more stairs in here, but all is good in the hood for now. Grabbing a soda and a pizza, and then I'm just gonna run around, keep looking at our stocks and things like that, and then I will bring you back Monday morning. Day 86 summary, $33,214. Total bank account at the moment is $217,251, and with our import coming in tomorrow with 53, 94, 43, and 1,500. This is going to cost us an arm and a leg, and it comes in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, so we won't be spending a dime before that. Day 77 summary, $32,152. We have pretty much just $500, $600 shy of $250,000. That is a $250,000. Remember, we still have that $150,000 loan we need to pay back before day 100. It is 8 o'clock. All of our stuff is in here. That is awesome. I just want to grab some clothing. So we've got classic cheap male, classic cheap female, modern cheap female, modern cheap male. All of this will just come into curtain calls because, yeah, I can't afford to not have clothing in here, and it will bring in proper money because logistics only happens at midnight. And not having these things for another full day is just silly. With all of the imports done, we only have $45,000 left. So that import was pretty much just something shy or just around $200,000. Damn, that's scary. So I'm scared to pay back that loan. And here we are at the building in Murray Hill. It is owned by Ingrid. If you look here, Ingrid is a, active rivalry. So I do not know if she will allow us to buy this building. So it's going to be 11,369. Let's rent it. The building owned, your rival Ingrid here has declined your offer to rent their building. So that means...
That's ridiculous, you trying to rent one of my buildings to expand your laughable little enterprise. Forget about it. Sei nicht albern, mein Liebling.
that we can't rent it because she is being a tool bag. That means we will have to look for a different building that is not in Murray Hill or in the Garment District, or hopefully not owned by Ingrid. See, like over here, it is not owned by Ingrid, but it is a 15 customer capacity. I am looking for a 30, as 75 is a bit too big for a florist, in my personal opinion. And I've gone over a whole bunch of these buildings, and all of them are 15 customer capacity. So yeah, I don't know. I really want that one. And then these are 75 and 75, and that just feels like it's a waste of money for a florist. Even in the industry city, we have 15, but I see this one we've got for 38 traffic for $5,547 and $87 rent. This is a C1, same as our coming up roses. So you know what this means? We will be renting this business. There is already 2 florists in here. I am okay with that. They're only selling cheap and expensive flowers, nothing else. And we will be calling this Encore Florist, or Encore, however you want to say it. It is our 3rd florist shop. I'm going to start the business. It is temporarily closed as we need to get all of the furniture and stock in here. Feel free to let me know what other shops you would like, as well as what their names should be. We can't do anything with schedules or pricing or all of that, as we still have a whole bunch of stuff to do. We are going to copy the same time, so from 8 to 21 in Encore. So let's do that. That will be from Monday to Sunday. We need cash registers, we need cleaning stations, we need a whole bunch of those things. So we are going to decline all of these. Get our headhunters to look for customer service. And this will be the deal breakers. So all of these, let's have them start looking. I'm just going to look for 10. And you will be looking for cleaners. I do not mind anything of these. It should be full-time. This we can organize. Don't give me trouble of 5 days a week and things like that. And 10 cleaners will be fine. They will do their job while we do other things. It is very far. So Miley needs to start looking at investing in a car. $280 via taxi. Damn. This is what Encore Florals look like. Quite empty, but we can furnish it like we did with Coming Up Roses. And this is all the way in Industry City. The prices will be a whole lot different, as currently we are at 48 for energy drink at for example, Industry City it's 48, 31 for flowers cheap, 49.60 for flowers expensive. This is all averages, we work around this. Gifts cheap, 22.30, gifts expensive, 39.60, sodas, $3.70, umbrellas, $29.70. As you can see, it's pretty much the same than Lower Manhattan and a tiny bit less than Garment District. But unfortunately, hey, reach at least 250 customers per day for one business. And that is Coming Up Roses with a max of 259. Wow. Coming Up Roses is making us a whole bunch of money. I'm loving that. But unfortunately, that is where we're going to end today's episode. That's what we have time for. We will build up Encore Florists, and it's going to look really good. And then we need to start looking at getting a whole bunch more money. So I'm thinking we should start looking at other businesses, like another clothing store, maybe electronics store. Anything that you let me know in the comments, we can tackle. That said, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye for now.